Oh, he just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open. His head wide open. Cracked open in the face.
Last little platform, and Darkseid makes an appearance once again, so this is rematch. And I think he has a new attack at this point. Oh yeah, I'm trying to block and we don't have to block. See? I was gonna say, because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna guard, but we can't, because we don't have that yet. Oh god. So, same rules will apply as the first fight. Hitting the face will give you extra points of experience because of tech points. Okay, so this is the new attack. Gotta jump, because this will hurt. So yeah, so this is the new attack. So he gets an orb. Orb hurts if you run right into it. So don't run into it. Don't get hit by the shockwave either. And now little orbs fall from the sky. Yeah, they do hurt a lot. So yeah, if you get hit by it, try not to. I think you can attack them, like, to disperse them a little bit. But yeah, it hurts a lot. So basically it's an attack to just keep you moving. Just gonna try and go in circles. Just so that at least I'm moving. Because I want all the experience that I'm going to get. That's why I've taken so long with this boss fight. Otherwise the boss fight probably would have been over by now. Soul's walking around, it might actually be better for me. God. Okay, we hit the arm up, then ran straight into it. So yeah, so you can attack for a while when it comes to this attack. You can wail on his arm for a long time there. I gotta say, the remix music in the 1.5 remix, my god, is amazing. They didn't really change the instrumentation much when it comes to the game. And we learned Slapshot, which I think is Final Mix exclusive. Final Mix exclusive move. Actually, no, Slapshot is not. I'm thinking of something a little bit later on. And there goes Darkseid. And we're hanging on for dear life. Unfortunately, we lose grip. And we die. That's the end of the game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would be really dark if that was the case.
Oh, look! A star's going out!
Actually, I just realized, even though it's a star, that might be our world, like Disney Islands, because Disney Islands gets fucked up at that point. So, it might actually be Disney Islands just going.
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to.
But yeah, we're in Travis Town now with Donald and Goofy.
Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
what do I know? Come on, Pluto!
And Pluto goes around the corner. And finds our hero Sora. So he's not actually dead. He's just passed out.
Oh. Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream.
He's like, ow.
Oh, where am I? Oh boy.
It's like I got so drunk. Fuck.
Hey!
Yeah, a little weird mark on this, but we'll know about that later on, because that is actually a thing that is normal in this world. So yeah, the music cuts out at this point until we go around the corner. And now we have the Travis Town music. Now, Travis Town is somewhere that we actually do go back to a couple of times in the game. Need magic. Oh, there's another little mark. It's the same one, it's just a different color. Titus looking guy, but it's not actually Titus. So we don't actually see Titus Walker or Selfie again in the game. We see a Moogle from the Final Fantasy franchise. We have another little mark over here. What the fuck? Yeah, all sorts of Final Fantasy references. Oh, thanks. Got a mailbox. But yeah, this is Travis Town, so there's a whole bunch of different stuff in this. There's another little mark on the floor. And it's Sid. So another Final Fantasy reference. Actually, it's Sid. I believe this might be the Sid from Final Fantasy VII, although it might be Final Fantasy VIII's Sid. I'm not 100% sure, because I'm always confused when it comes to Sid, because there's so many incarnations of the character. I'm just like, I don't know. So yeah, so I don't mind saving over it, because I've got the original file on deck when it comes to the first episode of the Kingdom Hearts franchise. It's like, yeah, it's crystal. As for which kind of crystal it is, I wouldn't know. So now I can buy all sorts of, well, we actually can't because we haven't got any money. But there's all sorts of different synth. So yeah, so we can buy all sorts of accessories in this area. We go up here, get a mithril shard, which is Another little bit of synthesis items. I think it's actually one of the first we get. I think the Pretty Stone is another one. Oh, we got 4 potions on Sora. I just noticed that. Okay, so it's not really. I don't think it's a synthesis item. Yeah, they don't say it. So yeah, so Mithril Shard, pretty easy one. It's a very common one. Okay, so let's take out that Pretty Stone. Give us some money. We go over here, it's the item shop. And another Disney reference, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. As for which color is which character, I wouldn't be able to tell you offhand. So in here we can get potions, high potions, ethers, and tents. We do get more items and more I keep saying synthesis items, but that's technically right. More accessories, more armor, and more items the further we go through the game. So yes, it's a big box over here. So let's walk back over here. Throw that. Oh. Destroy the box, god damn it. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so there is a chest up here. I want to grab that. Postcards. So that mailbox over there we can actually utilize with postcards. If we go over there, we'll say, I think it's 10 postcards and you get a little special bonus. Unfortunately, that currently closed off thing, we can't go in there yet. So if we go in here, there's a vault with a door lock on it, which we can't use. Actually, I just realised why we can't use that yet. That's actually really well done. Okay, so we can't actually we can't actually move that up the stairs, so we'll have to get these boxes. So I'm trying to remember if there is, I think, a chest on top of that little area. I want to see if I can grab it.
Come on!
So that's our little chain going. Move that gun. Okay, move the box. It's the wrong way of going around things, but oh. Okay, I will say that the platforming in this game is not fantastic. Jumping feels a bit off sometimes. So yeah, so you can send 10 postcards to win something, but thankfully you only have to send postcards one at a time and you still get items. If you get the whole 10, you'll still get something very nice, of course, but yeah, you don't have to collect all 10 just to get an item out of it. Each one that you put in, you actually get a better item. We can jump up there, can't we? Because I think we can do that later on. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we can jump up here. I think it'll probably be better when we get an ability later in the game. It'll make it a bit easier to jump over there. And another one that'll probably be very, very useful as well. I need to hit the edge because I'm not actually hitting the edge of the platform, am I? Yeah, so jumping, as you can see, is not that great. I mean, it was the first game, to be fair, but it's very, very... Yeah, there we go. Oh, there is nothing up here. I thought there was something up here. I'm thinking of a different area then. That was a waste of like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, remodel. It's actually the first remodel that we have in the game. It looks a little bit like the guy that was next to the gate. Thinking, what the hell was that? It's another one of those creatures, which we are called harmless. Now we actually get money out of defeating the Heartless, these little shadow guys. Now, of course, money, as we've seen, can be used to buy all sorts of stuff. Items, armor, accessories. It can be used for all types of stuff. And collecting it is a really good idea. And now synthesis items, if they drop from enemies, will actually be in a case. I think it's a red case, red and white case that it'll drop from. Can I get this now? No, I can't. Unless I jump up here. Yeah, if I jump up here, jump back. So the jump can be a little bit delayed in this game as well. A little bit. There we go. Got the postcard. So yeah, postcards all over the place. So if we go into random little rooms. So yeah, so we go into a random room and Donald and Goofy will show up for some reason. So they're currently closed up, so the world is kind of aware at the moment. Yeah, so that gives a little bonus into something we'll see later on. Nice little hint for an item. The game gives all sorts of hints to that, to all sorts of little hidden goodies and stuff. I think the game is good about it. I don't think it's like really cryptic. That you just like, it's like some of the Zelda games where it's like, oh, you gotta do this and blah 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 blah. It's like, oh god. Especially the ones earlier on with because I've heard from some Zelda games that some of them are very cryptic. Like I've seen the first game in action via Let's Play and playthrough. Some of it anyway. And sometimes the game can be very cryptic in what it says. Actually no, I've seen it all the way through. Sorry. I've seen it all the way through and goddamn, some of the menus are actually options are cryptic. So yeah, so another synthesis item that we get from the shadow, from these creatures. Lucid shards. Very common. Although dropping from the enemies is not very common. So of course they're looking for Leon. So yeah, we got a little alleyway. We can't actually jump over that side yet. But if we go over this chest, I don't think we can open it yet. The barrel landed on the Heartless and it died. Wow. I have never seen that before. That's funny. But yeah, if we go over this chest, I don't think we can open it yet. Yeah, I think during battle, I don't think we can open up chests in this game. I think that still applies. I'm not sure. I can't exactly remember, because I know the original game didn't do that. Like, we couldn't we couldn't open up chests in the original game, which made it a little bit difficult because especially if there's a chest and we fall off a different area and it's really hard to get to. It kind of sucks because you got to defeat the enemies again when you come back to that area. Ow. So that kind of sucks. Of course, these little creatures aren't the only ones. We've seen one earlier that we can run into later on. Yeah, so we can come along here. They do jump. We don't get tech points from hitting them while they're in midair. It's just like it acts like a block. So it'll go off screen. So I'll probably despawn the enemy now that we're a little bit far away. So yeah, so the Gizmo Shop, little weird area. The Heartless can show up here too. It's really fucking weird. It's like compared to like the rest of Travis Town, it's kind of a weird design. And there's a lot of enemies that can spawn in here, so if you're after a gauntlet, especially later on in some of the other, because we will have to visit Travis Town again, because it's like a little main hub area that we go back to every once in a while. It's a little bit like Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks with the dungeon that you have to keep going back to when you get all sorts of new equipment and items and that sort of thing. Yeah, you can get overrun in this place, so just be careful being in here. It's good for grinding levels up, and especially when you need to do that in this game, because it will feel like at times there will be situations where you do need to grind a little bit. I wouldn't say it's like really tedious, but it's always safer to do that, especially on the higher difficulties. Because this game can be pretty difficult, I will say. It is, like, compared to Kingdom Hearts 2, which, if you're playing, like level 1 in this game, I've seen it's very difficult. I've seen it all the way through, and goddamn. Oh my god. But, yeah, even if you're not playing level 1, like even, you know, regular mode in this game, sometimes the boss fights will sneak up on you.
Come on!
Holy shit, that creature zoomed straight past me.
Come on! Come on!
Ow.
Come on!
So it does eventually stop, but it is a little bit of a gauntlet, as you can see. We can't, I guess I can't climb it now. Well, yeah, that's true, so we can't actually climb it yet. But we'll eventually get to climb that ladder. So we go over here, we have another little Disney cameo. There's the other cutscene. I was wondering if there was 4 cutscenes, I couldn't remember. So yeah, so the world of the Dalmatians is destroyed. So now we have to find the 99 Dalmatians, and this is one of the many, one of the actually, so there's probably actually a couple side quests in this game, and one of them is collecting all 99 Dalmatians. Yeah, so I think there's only a limited number of heartless creatures in this area. Kind of gave a little bit of a spoiler there. We'll find that out a little bit into this world. I don't think we can jump over there, can I? No, I don't think I can jump over there yet. I need to go on the roof, I think. Swinging helps so much. Mega potion, very good item to have at this point of the game. I mean, it's good anytime, but yeah, very powerful item very early into the game. So yeah, so we need to go around more up there. Dang it, I don't know why I keep stuttering with that word. More creatures we need to take out. So yeah, so now we go into the third district. Yeah, you can get mobbed, so do be careful, because there will be a situation where you can. There's a lot of situations in this game where you will get mobbed by attacks like that. It sucks when it happens, and if you get multi-hit, that's really bad. Yeah, we have this vacant house. This weird area. And there's nothing in here. Yeah, so we can't go in here. Yeah, it looks like it's locked. So this is your indicator to go back the other direction through all the hub world. So you do all this exploring, and then you've got to turn back around and go the other direction back to the first district, which is kind of a stupid way to do it. We'll admit, it is not a great move, I will admit. How's their status going? 56 to 8. So we're at level 7 at the moment, so done a couple of levels of grinding. So we went up another 3 levels, which seems to be consistent with how we're doing each different part so far. We've went up 3 levels. It won't always be like that, to be fair, because the level increments will increase going up levels. So, and now the creatures have invaded the first district. So that's how you know you're making progress, because they weren't showing up before. And as you can see, like the little bits of the world have changed a little bit in this area. The barrels are no longer along the edge here, and neither is the dude. The Moogle's not over here. But yeah, we need a safe haven because these creatures are just going to keep on coming. If I go down here, so yeah, so all the people have disappeared. So obviously, the town has been overrun. In the meantime, since we've been away from the first district by the creatures. And it's currently closed up, so we can't go out of here either.
Come on.
Lose a shard. Now, of course, there are rarer synthesis items apart from shards, but they don't show up nearly as often as little shards will when it comes to crystals. Because I think it's let me think. So we gotta go into the accessory shop. So that's our little safe haven. So we have shards, we have gems and crystals. I'm missing my stones. So it's shards, gems. No, I've already said it. Shards, stones, gems, crystals. That's the order of the synthesis items. Shards being the most common to the crystals being least common. We will learn more about synthesis later on in the playthrough, because there's a whole lot of stuff that I do want to synthesize in this game. I do want to eventually get the ultimate weapon in this game as well, although that takes a lot of resources. But we'll save here because, yeah, we went through a lot already in this playthrough. So I will save on top of the accessory shop. Only reason for that is I don't technically want to go into the next save file yet. But yeah, so that's basically, I know I kind of didn't say it, but I've actually recorded 2 episodes, one after the other. So this will be episode 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 episodes of Kingdom Hearts. If I eventually do get into a situation where I do want to record a lot of the game, I will record in a big hour stint. One thing I will say with this game is eventually when we get into 2020, after my Smash Brothers 20th anniversary series, I do want to actually upload a video of this Let's Play every single week. Just that way, it's not like Kingdom Hearts 2 where it takes like 60-70 episodes and it takes like 2.5-3 years to get through this game. It'll be much better if I do it an episode once a week, more on probably the Friday slot, because I think the Monday slot feels right for that. So like it'll show up on its regular Let's Play episode. An episode will show up on its regular Let's Play day on the Wednesday every second week, and on the off week it'll be up either on the Monday or on the Friday. I'm not 100% sure. I'd probably say it's the Friday. Just that way it makes it a lot easier, so this playthrough goes through a little bit quicker than Kingdom Hearts 2, because that was one thing that I will say about Kingdom Hearts 2 and the Summer Sonic Marathon that kind of sucked a little bit, was that they took so long. Summer Sonic had its own problems of me not recording for a while, not uploading videos from it for a long time. But Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely suffered when, you know, it was just once every fortnight was an upload of that episode of that game, and eventually there was a situation a couple of times where I had gaps in between some of the episodes as well, so that kind of sucked. So we'll try and aim after the year is done, after 2019 is done, to upload an episode once a week in 2020 and beyond. I don't think it'll be too far beyond. I think it'll show up a little bit, but maybe into 2021, I don't know. And it depends on how long, how hard the game will get later on, because I haven't played Proud Mode before in this game. Just a nice little casing of all the accessories that we kind of get. I mean, these are just the stock ones. Some of them have the similar designs, and I think we get some of these designs in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well for some of these accessories, but they are basically just showing off like, oh yeah, this is kind of the accessories that you kind of get in the game. But yeah, so that's it for Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix on the PlayStation 4 via the 1.5 or 2.5 HD remix, and the Story So Far collection, I should say, as well. So thank you guys so much for watching the 2 episodes that I recorded of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. I was going to say Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, since I'm so used to that Let's Play, even though it's been a couple of years since I last recorded that Let's Play. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. So next time we'll be heading into more of Travis Town and see where the story takes us, because it seems that the creatures are overrunning Travis Town, and I think we need to take them down a couple of steps, if not completely rid the town of these little creatures, because we've seen what happened to Destiny Islands, and we don't want that to happen to other worlds like this one. Kind of a little bit of a hint further on in the game, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching these first two episodes of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix for the Sony PlayStation 4 via the Story So Far collection. This has been my man 10100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.